How are we doing?
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid, okay? I understand that you have an issue with law enforcement. I understand that you're trying to film me, but in the process of you filming,
do you understand that this is public?
Let me finish real quick. In the process of me filming,
am I being detained?
You filming me?
Am I being detained?
Did you see these lights?
So does that mean I'm being detained?
You are being detained right now. Why?
What reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion?
Filming a child. That is why. And I was trying to explain that to you, but you want to interrupt me just to ask.
So am I under arrest? Are you going to arrest me for filming a child, sir?
All right.
In public?
Listen.
I don't need to listen to your contact is non-consensual.
You can't ask me a question and then not allow me to answer it. Like how? Why would you ask the question if you're not going to let me answer, Miss? Why? Why even ask the question then? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to ask a question and then not allow anybody to answer? Okay. So, just so you understand, since I didn't get to say it when I initially started talking to you, I understand that you are filming. You are free to film. I have no issue with that. We are on public property. I have no issue with that. Just so you know, I am filming as well. Okay? Body cam for video and audio. All right? So, the reason I'm coming over to talk with you is because you are filming a child.
If you are wondering how such a weird conversation came up, here's what happened. This auditor was filming in public when he saw Officer John Horton talking to a juvenile. According to Horton, he had been warning the juvenile about a dog on the loose. This account makes you wonder why he got so riled up about the auditor if he didn't think he had been caught doing something wrong. Whether he was nervous because he had been caught grooming a minor or was simply displaying a complete ignorance of the law, Horton suddenly began to write a constitution of his own.
I understand that you like to film us and make sure that we are doing our job correctly and proficiently. I understand that. I have no issue with that. But in the process of you filming me, you're filming a child. Okay? Of all the different interactions that you've had with law enforcement, that is the reason I came over here to speak with you, okay? Do you understand that? Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a consensual
For what crime am I being detained for?
Explain that to
For filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes.
Are you for real, dude? In public?
Filming a child. Were you not filming me talking to that child? My point exactly.
Am I free to go, sir?
You are not free to go.
Am I under arrest, sir?
Supervisor on his way.
Who is your supervisor?
You're more than welcome to speak with him. His name is Sparkman. Officer Sparkman. So, outside of the legality of this, while we're waiting for my supervisor and you pleading the fifth, out of curiosity, were you in the military? Just out of curiosity. It has nothing to do with this stop. I'm just wondering. Because you're wearing the hat you're wearing. You're not in trouble by answering. I'm a veteran myself. I just wanted to thank you for your service if you were. That is the only reason I'm asking. If you still feel to plead the fifth to that's fine. Okay? But if you were military, I appreciate your service and thank you. Okay? Outside of this interaction. Alright? Okay, good talk.
After the auditor requested a supervisor, Officer Horton started to display a suspicious level of familiarity and even tried to make the interaction more amicable. Had he realized that all his accusations were baseless, or was he just not very smart?
So, why are we filming a child?
Your name and badge number, sir.
I know that you can see it, but it's Officer Horton, badge number ZH462. Okay? Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my question?
What articulable reasonable suspicion of a crime have I committed that made you detain me, sir?
Why do I continue to answer that question specifically if I've already made that?
Because you haven't stated a law that says I can't film a child in public.
It is illegal to film a child.
Are you ridiculous, dude?
It is illegal to film children. It is. Do you have that parent's consent to film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I didn't think so. So this is my supervisor. So I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile. Say what? I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a child.
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child.
All right.
I stated that. I stated that.
What do you mean, just be gone? You can detain me illegally, sir.
You're not detained. You can go.
He detained me, sir. Am I being detained, Mr. Horton?
He's undetaining you.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't
free to go,
understand
sir.
why.
Okay, so I'm free to go, and I'm free to stay. Officer Horton, you scumbag mother... You just illegally detained me. Do you understand what you did, sir?
I did
You
not.
scumbag,
He's
blue line
trumping
thug
you.
mother...
He's
Do you
trumping
understand what you just did? You illegally detained me for filming a child, sir. What the f is wrong with you? You're a real disrespectful pig, sir.
Am I?
You certainly are.
How? Tell me how I am.
Detaining me for filming in public, you stupid son of a...
No, that was not.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Office Parkman, CH469. You're free to go. You're free to go, sir.
I sure hope you're going to speak to this gentleman about what he just did to me.
We're good, sir.
What do you mean we're good? I'm not good. I was just illegally detained. What is wrong with y'all, man?
Once the supervisor arrived, it took less than a few minutes for the situation to be cleared up. The auditor hadn't committed a crime and thus couldn't be detained. It was as simple as that. The look on Officer Horton's face was priceless as he was put in his place both by his supervisor and a more educated auditor.